Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you weekly forecast, weekly prediction based on Indian Vedic astrology, based on your moon sign. All the tasks, predictions, chanting, precautions based on your moon sign, based on Indian Vedic astrology. If your moon sign is Aries, this coming week commencing from 30th of October till 5th of November. The whole week for all of you. Let's start with Aries. If your moon sign is Aries, this coming week for you, based on Indian Vedic astrology, based on your moon sign. This prediction has got nothing to do with your sun sign prediction. No, purely based on Vedic astrology. Let's talk about Aries. Aries this coming week, Sun position is very prominent. Sun's 7th aspect is on the Lagna. Sun, Mercury, Jupiter in the 7th house. Your routine will be progression. There will be rise in prosperity, rise in status, rise in prestige, rise in appreciation, rise in recognition. If you have, may I say, if you are a professional person and you have knowledge, ability and skill, you will be thoroughly recognized due to your professional knowledge, ability and skill. Professionally, there will be a progression. If you're going for a professional interview or presentation, you'll be thoroughly appreciated. You'll be given a new contract. Professionally, you will be able to expand. Professionally, you'll achieve rising. May I say that a promotion or progression will be there. You'll get the support of professional people, decision maker, powerful people. But this coming week will also involve you with mingling with other people. You'll be professional mingling is going on. There will be rise in status and developing a lot of professional contact, meeting a lot of people. But this particular week is a phenomenon. But one thing I want to point out to you very openly. Whenever you go into a public meet and you're meeting people publicly, refrain from losing temper. Try not to be over aggressive. Try not to be, may I say, don't get carried away with emotions all the time. You have to think before you speak. And you have to respect people as well. And if you become louder and you're just getting carried away with your emotions and temper, it won't give you anything back. It will give you, instead of return, you'll have the reaction of those people, not in a very nicest way. You'll lose the touch with these kind of people and maybe appreciation will not be there. And you might face opposition, you might face some sort of a secret criticism by secret people. So let's not go into that. Public meeting, publicly when there's a display Aries, you have to be very careful about your presentation, about your dealing, about your mingling, about your dialogue, about your word of speech. Whatever you do, try not to wind up yourself. This is not the time to be over-suspicious, over-sensitive. If you become over-suspicious and over-sensitive, that won't take you anywhere good. No. You can overreact and your reaction can be very louder and situation can be like that. So just you have to go with the flow, whatever the situation is. May I say that Aries in this coming week, the tasks you must do. First thing first, donate rice, 11 kilogram, 6 kilogram sugar, donate to the temple. Take 12 blue flowers, bury in the ground on Friday evening. Take 4 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Try to keep honey in a silver pot at your workplace. And if you can, take a copper coin, make a hole in the center, put a silver chain through it, try to wear it around your neck. And may I say that, try to have your meal in the kitchen. Biggest precaution in this week for Aries, refrain from any argument or conflict or any kind of tricky situation, and you have to be very careful about your word of speech. The chanting you must do, Aries, in this week, Ang Harim Kalim Ang Chamundai Viche. Ang Harim Kalim Ang Chamundai Viche. Ang Harim Kalim Ang Chamundai Viche. More you do it, more you achieve rising success, prosperity, honor. Going to talk about Taurus. If your moon sign is Taurus, the week commencing is coming for you. May I say that till 5th of November, the whole week for you, Taurus. May I say that Taurus, the first 2 days can be full of struggle. First 2 days for Taurus is testing your fiber. Sun and Venus in that kind of combination is going to be there too soon. May I say that professionally this particular week will offer a mixed fruit, mixed rewards. But you have to be watching your steps and your choices, your decisions. Creativity have to be there. And with your creativity, you'll be able to achieve your resources. But sometimes decision makers support might not be there. The people who are decision makers, they might not support your ideology. They are the people who will create major obstacles or stumbling blocks in your way of progression. Expenditure can be sky high. The running around will be quite a lot. Sometimes you'll have a lot of tensions, issues, challenges, complications, and may I say that sometimes you'll go through a lot of screening, questioning. Health have to be taken care of regarding headaches, eyesight. Sometimes you can be very tense, very upset, very disappointed. Taurus, in this week, you have to be very careful when you're dealing with higher authorities. You have to behave yourself when you're dealing with decision makers. And may I say that watch your attitude. Try not to be over stubborn. Profession will offer you challenges, tricks, situations, or tricky situations, and sometimes awkward type of situation. At that time, your balanced state of mind and your creativity and your positive energy will need it. At that time, I don't need your temper, I don't need your aggression. That's the only way you can spoil it. But whatever you do, refrain from any conflict with higher authority. You should not challenge higher authority or threaten them in any way. Taurus, this coming week, first thing first, task for you: donate wholemeal atta, whole moong dal, chana dal, pure ghee to temple in the langar. Donate 5 kg sugar to temple in the langar. And may I say that take 800 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Try to fill brass gagar with river water and place it in the east direction of your house, inside the house. These are your tasks. Precaution wise, look after your back, look after your joints, and refrain from any legal argument or conflict. The chanting you must do: Om Hanumate Rudratmukay Hom Fat. Om Hanumate Rudratmukay Hom Fat. Om Hanumate Rudratmukay Hom Fat. It's the finest chanting of Hanumanji. And this chanting can move the mountain. More you do it, more you achieve energy, power, and become fearless. Going to talk about Gemini. Gemini, this whole week, may I say that the Mercury position in such a way, the Mercury is transiting in Scorpio. Gemini, health have to be taken care of mentally and physically. Stop winding up yourself and try not to initiate any domestic argument or conflict at this particular moment in this week. More you become temperamental, aggressive, out of control, more you have problems in your hand. Income resources can be a little bit shaky. Expenditure can be sky high. But you have to work really hard to achieve your success, to achieve your prosperity. This is not the time to pick a fight with anybody. Refrain from any arguments or conflict. You have to be alert, you have to be on guard. As longer you are there, but that's the only way you can achieve your success and prosperity. But watch your conduct, watch your family atmosphere. Try not to be over aggressive or grumpy, or try not to be detached. More you become detached, more you have a problem in your hand. You have to talk to people. Nobody likes your grumpy face. Be presentable, be humble, be polite, be softer, not harsher. More you throw a tantrum, more you throw attitude, more you become rude and aggressive and stubborn, more you end up spoiling things. Let's not go into that. Gemini, the task you must do: try to wear a gold ringlet sapphire and a gold square pendant around your neck. Try to wear a copper coin, make a hole in the center, put a silver chain through it, try to wear it around your neck. Do keep 2 solid silver balls in your pocket all the time. Try to wear a fine gold studs in your ears. These are the finest tasks you must do. Precaution wise, Watch your word of speech, watch your attitude, watch your decision and choices. The chanting you must do, Gemini. Om Harim Kalim Hum Matangaye Fat Swaha. 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 More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Cancer. Cancer, Rahu is transiting in your own sign. Sometimes stress level can be sky high, overexcitation will be there, but sometimes insecurity is quite a lot. Try not to live in an illusion. You have to face the ground reality. Make a decision with your common sense. More you become rude, aggressive, more you become stubborn and arrogant, more you have a problem. You have to know the ground reality in a real-time system. Profession will offer you challenges. You'll have stumbling blocks, hindrances, hassles left, right and center. But you have to deal with one thing after another. Expenditure can be sky high. Do watch your debts. You have to be very careful about your financial commitment. You have to be extraordinarily carefully about try to handle the situation with a lot of care and attention. Partnership will be there, but you have to keep a close eye on your partnership. You'll be mingling with a lot of professional people, powerful people, political people. But there are a lot of shuffling going on, a lot of fluctuation going on. You have to be very careful about your decisions and choices. Health-wise, take care of your lower abdomen. Sometimes, may I say that you have a lot of issues in your hand regarding property, regarding inheritance, regarding family. In this scenario situation, refrain from foul temper. You have to communicate with the whole world with the best of your ability. As long as you're talking to people on the nicest terms, as long as you're behaving yourself properly, then you won't have any problem. But more you become rude, aggressive, out of control, more you have a problem in your hand. You have to watch your decisions and choices, please. Cancerian, this coming week, the task you must do, first thing first, take 600 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Do wear a silver square piece in a silver chain around your neck. Donate 10 kilogram basmati rice to temple in the langar. Precaution wise, refrain from foul behavior or aggressive attitude or temperamental attitude or stubborn attitude, and try not to keep anything out of order. Electrical, electronic or out of order wristwatches or alarm clocks, unused books or magazines, any kind of clutter. Try not to keep refrain from keeping any kind of clutter. The chanting you must do, Cancerian. Aum Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Aum Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Aum Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Aum Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. More you do the chanting, more you achieve power and rising. Going to talk about Leo. Leo, the Lord planet Sun, is in 3rd house with Jupiter, Mercury, and may I say that this coming week will offer you financial gain, prosperity, opportunity through communications. Sometimes you can be mentally very stressed, upset, disappointed. You can be quite insecure regarding financial stability. Sometimes debt level can go getting higher and higher. And sometimes the debts are getting bigger, expenditure getting higher and higher. And sometimes the flow of income will not support everything you want to do. You have to be very careful about your flow of income and your income resources. Try not to be lazy, try to be active. And there might be a lot of difference of opinion between you and the family. You have to make sure that sometimes you have to go with the flow and just accept the situation. Running around will be quite a lot. I have a lot of issues with higher authorities, with colleagues, with superiors. And sometimes there might be a communication issue. Attitude, language, behavior. Whatever you want to do, you have to be very polite and humble. There will be a lot of mingling going on between you and the relatives from abroad. Those relatives can sort out your problems and support you financially. There might be a rise in status and prestige. This coming week you have to be very careful about your resources. May I say that Leo, you have to be very careful about your communication with family members, your brother and sister and your friends. The task you must do in this coming week, first thing first, take 12 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Second task, if you can do that, donate 2 kilogram sugar, 2 kilogram pure ghee to temple in the langar. Try to wear a golden yellow sapphire and a gold square pendant around your neck. Try to offer your nieces, your aunts, your sisters money. That's the best task. Precaution wise, watch your temper, watch your word of speech. Look after your lower abdominal bladders. The chanting you must do, Leo, Karim, 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 Hom, 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 Harim, 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 Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Harim, 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 Hom, 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 Karim, 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 Hom, 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 Harim, 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 Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Dakshine Kalike, Harim, 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 Hom, 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 Karim, Karim, Karim. More you do the chanting, more you achieve power, rise in authority. Going to talk about Virgo. Virgo, this particular week is a phenomenal week. Mars is transiting in your own sign, and Venus is just getting shifted from Lagna to second house. Mars is there, but due to your behavior, due to your temper, you might end up creating a lot of family issues, relationship issues, living conflict and argument. More you become detached, disappointed, sad, annoyed, grumpy, more you have a family problems, complications. There are quite a few secret tensions or secret hassles which sometimes you don't want to share with anybody. You'll have a lot of different opinion between you and the loved one. And sometimes you feel that people have taken you for a ride, or people have used you for their own benefit. That can be the truth, absolutely. But you have to be aware of like a cheating or deception. You have to look after your own benefits. You have to be extra careful when you're dealing with any kind of transaction, any kind of financial dealing. You cannot 100% relying on people and expect that the benefit will be there 100% towards you. Health have to be taken care of. Beware of any kind of issues, scenarios. Expenditure can be sky high. Professionally, you can achieve something very dignified. As longer you're focused, you're determined, sky is the limit. But don't waste your energy in initiating any argument or conflict. You need a support. You got to be sweet. You got to be humble. And you got to need, may I say, you have to have a support of other people. Family, profession, colleagues. But temperamental behavior will not allow that. So refrain from temper. Virgo, this coming week, the task you must do, donate, may I say that, 6 kilogram basmati rice to temple in the langar. Take 400 gram black salt and bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Take 11 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. And may I say that, donate 5 religious priests mixed color blanket bananas money. These are your tasks. Precaution wise, watch your actions, watch your behavior, watch your temper. The chanting you must do, Virgo. Aum Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaya Name. Aum Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaya Name. Aum Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaya Name. Aum Eng Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasutaya Name. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Libra. Libra, the whole week, the start of the week can be struggleful. We have a lot of family hassles, marriage relationship hassles. Sometimes mind can be wandering around and very annoyed, very upset, very tensed, very stressed. You can be all over the place. You have a situation and you have to deal with those kind of situations. Financial gain will be there, no doubt about it, but you have to work really hard. This particular week, you cannot rely on people. Progression will be there. But after putting a lot of hard work, you have to create a strategy and you have to work according to strategy. At this particular time, the strategy is not in your favor. You have to work on the strategy, change few things, then it will work for you. There will be few domestic rows, conflicts, arguments. You have to sort it out. You got to be humble, polite, and you got to be absolutely sweet with your language or words. You end up wasting a lot of time, but don't say it won't do anything. It will be done and dusted. But as long as you have a keen interest in your mind, what you want to achieve in the long term. Health-wise, take care of your headaches, blood pressure, secret tensions, expenditure, fruitless investments, gambling. Try not to lend anybody any money. You'll never see the money again. Be careful in your financial dealing. At this particular time, try not to initiate any argument or conflict in your personal life or professional life. If you do, you will pay a price with your prosperity. Choice is yours. The task you must do, Libra, in this coming week: take 5 kg rice, donate to the temple in the langar. Take 12 blue flowers, bury in the ground on every Friday evening. And may I say that take 10 kg barley, feed the birds in the park. And take 400 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. These are your tasks. Precaution wise, what you shouldn't do: refrain from foul temper, refrain from lending anybody any money, refrain from any kind of gamble, please. The chanting you must do: Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Chamundai Viche, Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Chamundai Viche, Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Chamundai Viche, Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Chamundai Viche. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Scorpio. Scorpio, at this particular scenario, Sun's position is not very positive. Sun for Scorpio in 12th house in Libra. And the Mars position is prominent, no doubt about it. But you will still come across a lot of major obstacles, delays, waste of time to cook some money. The financial opportunities are there, but infrastructure is not there. Opportunity is there to cook something very unique and dignified, but the infrastructure which should support you is not there. Hard effort have to be there. All the efforts are supposed to be there, but does these efforts offer you any prosperity or success? That is a questionable. Expenditure can be very high. Saturn Sadesati can dominate you regarding your flow of income, regarding what you want to convince people with your word of speech, regarding closing a deal. Saturn Sadesati can dominate a lot of things. Financial aspect, professional aspect. Saturn Sadesati can also initiate domestic issues, tension, living argument or conflict. This is not the time to be rude or stubborn or detached with people. That won't be any help. You have to be very careful about your spending, about your debts, about your eyesight, about your migraine. Oh, be careful. Scorpio, in this coming week, the task you must do: first thing first, do a copper coin and make a hole in the center, put a silver chain through it, try to wear it around your neck as a pendant. Try to keep honey in a clay pot. Take 9 kg barley, feed the birds in the park. And may I say that if you can, donate dog food to dog home. And if you can, take 12 kg chana dal, float in the fastest flowing river. Donate 2 kg black pepper to temple in the langar. Precautions: watch your spending, watch your commitment, be in discipline, please, and look after your back. The chanting you must do: Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttaya Namah. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttaya Namah. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttaya Namah. Aum Ang Harim Sharim Kalim Hasso Jagat Prasuttaya Namah. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this coming week for you, when I say that Sun, Jupiter are combined, this combination is, a lot of people don't recognize this combination as a good combination. You have to be very careful about your health and well-being. But the challenges are there, the complications are there, and your fiber will be thoroughly tested. You have a domestic issues, left, right, and center. And sometimes you are very annoyed with situation. Sometimes you're not a very happy bunny. You can be annoyed and you can be quite disappointed. Sometimes your expectations are there, but those expectations are not coming to any level. Due to that, family situation, personal situation are not very harmonious. You can end up having a row with people, your family member, your loved one, and that won't take you anywhere. Sometimes you feel lethargic and sometimes health is not very supportive. You're over suspicious about everything, questioning everything, and sometimes you feel that all the golden opportunities are gone out of your hand and you got nothing at the moment. Sometimes the way of thinking becomes very negative and not very positive. But that is not a help. Golden opportunities are still there as long as you have an attitude, get up and do. You cannot rely on anybody, please. You have to have an attitude, let me start it, let me do it, let me create it. That's the only way. May I say that refrain from any kind of lethargic, lazy, inactive attitude, and you have to come out from the holiday season mentally. Go into the working mode. You can do it. You can achieve it. Let's do some task. Take 800 gram black salt, bury in the ground on Saturday morning. Take 8 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Donate 2 kilogram haldi powder to temple in the langar. And may I say that the task you must do, take a copper coin, make a hole in the center, put a silver chain through it, try to wear it around your neck. These are your tasks. And try to keep honey in a clay pot at your workplace. The precaution, refrain from foul temper. Try not to backstab anybody, especially publicly, please. The chanting you must do, Sagittarius. Om Ganesharinam Chinde Chinde Varnayam Hom Name Fat. 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 More you do it, more you achieve it. When you talk about Capricorn, Saturn Sadesati started. And due to that, sometimes you can be very annoyed, upset due to your flow of income, due to decay, due to fatigue, and sometimes things are not happening according to expectation. You can be quite annoyed and sometimes very upset with people's attitude. Sometimes you'll have a lot of tension between you and the loved one. There are a lot of different opinions. Sometimes people will criticize you, accuse you, blame you. And you know very well it's not your fault in the long run or short run. And sometimes people put every blame on you, which is totally unbearable and cannot justify it. No. Just go with the flow. You have to make sure your fiber have to be more stronger and thick. Profession will fluctuate. Finance will fluctuate. Expenditure will fluctuate. You'll go through a lot of struggling zone. And this particular struggle will carry on. You have to make sure that you cannot stop this journey. You have to carry on this journey. Health have to be taken care of. Secret tensions will be there. Income resources will be there. But you have to organize your time, your task, your energy, your finances. Expenditure can be sky high. Sometimes you will show the interest and sometimes you lose the interest. Try not to be wrapped up in a boredom. That won't be any help. You have to be active, creative, and go into working hard mode. That's the only time you achieve success, prosperity, achievements, rewards. Capricorn, in this coming week, the task you must do, first thing first, take 7 kilogram barley, feed the birds in the park. Donate money to the local blind school. And may I say that if you can, do wear a golden yellow sapphire and a gold square pendant around your neck. And donate chana dal to temple in the langar. These are your tasks. Precaution wise, watch your actions and watch your behavior and try not to blind faith to anybody. The chanting you must do, Capricorn: Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. More you do it, more you achieve it. Going to talk about Aquarius. Aquarius, Jupiter's position and Saturn's position for you. Both positions will bring mixed fruit, mixed reward for you. You'll back on your progression. New opportunities are there. New doors are opening for you. You'll be able to complete a huge project. A lot of your problems will be resolved. You'll have a support of professional people, decision maker, powerful people. You'll be in a new contact. And may I say that a lot of issues will be resolved, done and dusted. Situation will be a lot more better as compared to past. You'll have the support and encouragement. But may I say that you've got to look after your health and well-being. Take care of your stress level. Mentally you can be all there. Aquarius, in this coming week, first thing first, watch your expenditure, watch your financial commitment, watch your step. Look where you're going at the moment. Health-wise, take care of your blood, urine, or anything to do with blood and urine. If you are diabetic, you have to be extra careful. Aquarius, in this coming week, the task you must do: donate 8 kg sugar, 8 kg pure ghee to temple in the langar. And do wear a golden yellow sapphire and a gold square pendant around your neck. These are your tasks. And precaution-wise, refrain from consuming any kind of alcohol, non-vegetarian food, refrain from consuming any kind of seafood, intoxication, smoking. These are the precautions. The chanting you must do, Aquarius: Adhaye Vidmahe Praveshwaraye Dhimahi Tanno Kali Prachodayat. Adhaye means Adi Shakti. Adhaye Vidmahe Praveshwaraye Dhimahi Tanno Kali Prachodayat. 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 More you do it, more you achieve rising power, authority. Going to talk about Pisces. Pisces, this coming week, Mars position, Mars, the 7th aspect is on the Lagna. Hopes will be fulfilled, desire will be fulfilled, certain financial gain will be there. Expenditure can be sky high, but all the expenditure is done due to some sort of investment, due to some sort of a presentation or appreciation, recognition. Jupiter and Sun, both are in the 8th house. You have to look after your health, your well-being. Mentally you can be all over the place. Expenditure can be sky high. Sometimes income will not support your expenditure. Sometimes you can be very much cross with somebody who's nearest and dearest. Very upset, very disappointed. Running around will be quite a lot. Pisces this coming week can test your patience, test your fiber. Pisces this coming week, the task you must do: donate whole meal atta, whole moong dal, chana dal, rice to temple in the langar. Donate money regularly to blind people. Do wear a golden yellow sapphire and a square pendant and a gold chain around your neck. And may I say that, take 5 kg barley, feed the birds in the park. Again and again. Precaution wise, refrain from consuming any form of non-veg alcohol, smoking, intoxication. The chanting you must do: Om Sharim Harim Kling Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Om Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Om Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. Om Sharim Harim Kalim Eng Vajra Verochaniye Hom Hom Fat Swaha. More you do it, more you achieve rising power, authority. Coming to the end of my show, I'll be back with another fresh horoscope. Look after yourself. Take care. Bye-bye.